Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. In today's video, we are going to list AWS buckets using AWS CLI as well as with Python. So I have already logged into my account and you can see I have 6 buckets in my account, and let us see how we can list them with CLI first. So for CLI, I have already configured my AWS CLI, and if you want to know how to configure that, please follow my previous videos. I will put that link in my video. With AWS CLI, you can easily use a simple command of list buckets, and with that we need to pass our profile name, and that profile I have configured with my this analytics at admin. And once you hit the enter, after you run this command, you should get output like this. You can see we have listed on all of our buckets. Now if you have multiple buckets and you just want to query some bucket names, then AWS CLI now have started AWS CLI have started supporting query parameters in query parameters while running the command. So if you run command with dash hyphen query bucket name, then you should only get the bucket names from your account. And this is how you can list your buckets from your AWS from your AWS account using CLI. Now that we have already listed our AWS buckets using CLI, let's see how we can do it using Python and Boto3. So for that, I have already created a list underscore s3 underscore bucket.py file, and I have imported Boto3. After importing Boto3, there is a crucial question of how we can pass our user credentials for getting client for Boto3. So one way is to hard code these values while creating client, but that is really not recommended because anybody can see it, and if you publish your code in GitHub, then it will be very easy for whoever have access to that GitHub repository to gain access to your user access key and secret access key ID and secret access key, and misuse that. So better way is to configure your profile using AWS CLI and then use that profile while using Boto3. So here I have already set up my AWS CLI. Using that profile, we have to use this function boto3.setup default session and pass a profile name parameter to it. So after that, we can get a S3 client, and there is a simple command for list buckets, and then we can iterate over that the output from that command. And if you run this code, you should see the output like this. This is the output. These are the names of our bucket, and this is one of the way that is using the client from Boto3. There are also a service resources available as well in Boto3, and for using that is also a simple function. So if I'm just uncommented that code and again run this same function, you should see that we get a pretty much same output, though the output syntax is a little bit different. So you have to be very careful while using client and resource in your code. And there is also a filter function available in Boto3. The objective of filter is if you have hundreds or thousands of buckets in your account, then it's very difficult to see them in console, and there might be use case where you want to filter your buckets using tag values. So there is a filter function, but in Boto3, if you check the Boto3 documentation, they have mentioned the filter function here, but they haven't mentioned anything like how we can use it. So I tried using this filter function, but it didn't work. So I have workaround. I have created a workaround where we can filter our buckets using tag name. So if I just uncomment this code and then run this function, then we should get buckets only with the tag value logs. So okay, so it have ran, but let me just comment this print function, and then you can again see the difference. I'm running this list bucket Python file again, and if you see now out of our 6 buckets, only 2 buckets have been printed, which have the tag value of logs. So you can use this code snippet to filter out your buckets based on tag values. And if you found out how this filter function works in Boto 3, then please let me know. Apart from that, I have also written a blog post. You can find the link in video description. You can go through it. And I'm creating a video tutorial about AWS services and S3 as well. So if you're interested in such videos, please subscribe to my channel, and see you again in next video. Thank you.